In the pulsating heart of Port Charles, where secrets are currency and loyalty is tested at every turn, Sonny Corinthos finds himself ensnared in a web of intrigue that threatens to unravel his empire and shake the very foundations of his life. This week, the stakes have never been higher for the mob boss, as old enemies resurface, alliances are questioned, and a shocking betrayal leaves him reeling. Sonny's troubles begin with the sudden and unexpected return of an old adversary, someone who knows his every move and has scores to settle. Cyrus Renault, the ruthless drug lord, is back in town, and he's not here for a friendly chat. After months of lying low, Cyrus has emerged from the shadows with a single-minded determination to dismantle Sonny's empire piece by piece. Armed with a new set of allies and an insidious plan that could topple the Corinthos organization, Cyrus is ready to strike. But this time, it's personal. Cyrus isn't just after Sonny's business, he's after his soul. He's been quietly gathering intel, learning Sonny's weaknesses, and forging alliances with those who have a vendetta against Port Charles' most powerful man. And now, he's ready to pull the trigger. As if Cyrus' return weren't enough, Sonny's problems escalate when he discovers that there's a mole within his organization, someone who has been feeding information to his enemies. The revelation hits Sonny like a ton of bricks, sending shockwaves through his inner circle. Trust, which has always been the bedrock of Sonny's operations, is suddenly in short supply. The identity of the traitor is shrouded in mystery, but the damage they've done is undeniable. Sonny's shipments have been compromised, his meetings have been ambushed, and his closest allies are starting to question his leadership. The mole's actions have left Sonny exposed, vulnerable, and more importantly, isolated. Sonny's first instinct is to go into lockdown mode, pulling his closest confidants into a war room to assess the damage and figure out the traitor's identity. But the clock is ticking, and with each passing moment, Cyrus is getting closer to achieving his goal. Sonny knows he has to act fast, but the question is, who can he trust? While Sonny battles his enemies in the streets, his home life is in turmoil. His relationship with Nina Reeves has been strained ever since her secrets about Carly and Drew came to light. The tension between them is palpable, and it's starting to take a toll on Sonny's focus. Nina, who once provided solace and a sense of normalcy in Sonny's chaotic life, is now a source of distraction. Carly, on the other hand, is fighting her own battles. Her legal woes are far from over, and she's been increasingly concerned about Sonny's safety. Despite their complicated history, Carly's protective instincts kick in, and she finds herself drawn back into Sonny's orbit. However, Carly's involvement only serves to further complicate things, especially as she clashes with Nina, who feels threatened by Carly's presence. Michael, Sonny's estranged son, is also caught in the crossfire. Despite his efforts to distance himself from his father's world, Michael can't ignore the growing danger that Sonny is in. The tension between father and son is palpable, and Michael is forced to confront his own feelings about the choices Sonny has made. But as much as he wants to stay out of it, Michael knows that his family is at risk, and he might be the only one who can help Sonny navigate through this storm. With his back against the wall, Sonny is forced to turn to an unlikely ally, Anna Devane. The former WSB agent has her own reasons for wanting to take down Cyrus, and despite their differences, Sonny and Anna agree to a tentative partnership. It's a risky move. Sonny has never been one to trust law enforcement, and Anna knows that getting too close to Sonny could jeopardize her own mission. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Together, Sonny and Anna begin to piece together the clues, trying to unravel the web that Cyrus has spun. As they dig deeper, they uncover a shocking connection between Cyrus and a high-ranking official in the Port Charles Police Department, a revelation that could blow the entire case wide open. However, working with Anna comes with its own set of complications. Their alliance is fragile at best, and both know that if push comes to shove, they'll have to choose between their own agendas and the greater good. For now, though, they share a common enemy, and that bond might be enough to keep them united, at least for the time being. The tension in Port Charles reaches a boiling point as Sonny and Cyrus finally come face to face in a deadly confrontation. The meeting is set on neutral ground, but there's nothing neutral about the animosity between these two men. Each knows that only one can walk away from this encounter unscathed. As the showdown unfolds, Sonny is forced to confront his own demons. His past actions, his ruthless decisions, and the lives he's destroyed all come back to haunt him. Cyrus, ever the master manipulator, plays on Sonny's guilt, trying to break him mentally before delivering the final blow. But Sonny is nothing if not resilient, and he's not about to let Cyrus win without a fight. The battle between them is fierce, with both men pulling out all the stops. But just when it seems like Sonny might have the upper hand, a new player enters the fray, someone who could tip the scales in Cyrus' favor. It's a shocking twist that no one saw coming, and it leaves Sonny reeling, questioning everything he thought he knew about loyalty and power. As the dust settles, the fallout from the confrontation is felt across Port Charles. Sonny is left to pick up the pieces of his shattered empire. But the scars from this battle run deep. He's learned the hard way that in his world, trust is a luxury he can no longer afford. His family, once his greatest strength, is now a source of constant conflict and uncertainty. Cyrus, though temporarily defeated, is far from gone. His parting words to Sonny, "This isn't over," hang in the air like a dark cloud, a promise of more trouble to come. And Sonny knows that as long as Cyrus is out there, his life, and the lives of those he loves, will never truly be safe. In the end, Sonny is left standing, but the victory is hollow. He's won the battle, but at what cost? The road ahead is uncertain, and the enemies are lurking in the shadows, waiting for their next opportunity to strike. But if there's one thing Sonny knows, it's that in Port Charles, nothing is ever truly over. The fight for survival is ongoing, and as long as he's breathing, Sonny Corinthos will keep fighting, no matter the odds.